Daniel Ricciardo is a driver known for being, or at least trying to be funny during his media appearances. One way he attempts to do this is by trying to speak in the reporter's dialect or language, and on rare occasions it has not been taken to in the way he had intended. Here is the latest example. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Daniel Ricciardo unwittingly calls Lando an arsehole multiple times. The exchange took place when Daniel was being interviewed by an Italian reporter at the French Grand Prix. Daniel's teammate Lando Norris was seen gesturing behind him, and when this was pointed out to him, he tried to address Lando in Italian. Daniel does have Italian heritage, as his father was born there, and Daniel chose to refer to Lando by the Italian word Stronzo. While this word has various connotations, most of them are vulgar, and when roughly translated it can mean something akin to arsehole or shithead. The reporter clearly reeled back a little bit in shock and laughed as she tried to get Daniel to stop saying it, but Daniel kept using the word another 3 times before realizing his joke was not going over exactly as he intended it. He asked the reporter, "I can't say that? Come on." To which the reporter replied in a negatory manner, causing Daniel to be even more inquisitive. "Is it not a good word? Really? Okay, sorry." The reporter reiterated that it is a bad word, to which Daniel said, "Really? Like really bad? Oh, okay, sorry." Lando seemed to be unaware of it all. It is worth noting that Daniel was clearly trying to be sarcastic and joking around, and perhaps wasn't even fully aware of the true meaning of what he was saying. Having spoken with some of my Italian friends who saw this exchange, they all feel that this was nothing more than Daniel accidentally slipping up by not understanding the full severity of the word, which is not typically heard during Italian TV news, or even simply being misunderstood when trying to be funny in a language other than English. Fast feed. Alpine's Fernando Alonso is pleased with their race in France. It was well executed. It shows that when we have a clean weekend like this one, then we can finish in the top 6 positions. Hopefully we can keep up this level of consistency throughout the second half of the season and continue our momentum. McLaren's Lando Norris conceded that they weren't as quick as they needed to be, so yeah, just tough but not disappointed. It's sort of what we were expecting, so not a surprise. The upgrades did bring performance, and we will work over the next event to make sure they're fully optimized. His teammate Daniel Ricciardo added that it's points, so that's a positive. It's only 9th, but still important. I definitely struggled from mid-stint onwards and didn't have the pace to run with the Alpines and Lando. I felt I did the best that I could, but it's not enough to make me happy. Aston Martin's Sebastian Vettel pointed out that he had a chance to pass Lance Stroll on the final lap. I was a little bit faster, but we are not fighting over 1 point. It is the same net result for the team. It does not make any difference. AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly admitted that it is quite tight in the midfield, so they have to find solutions. Will Charles Leclerc be able to bounce back from this latest setback? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.